Hi, my name's Kim Lorenzetto. This is my presentation to Year 3 or 4 students for Health and PE, and the subject is anxiety. Good morning, students, and welcome. We're going to start today by talking about things that make you nervous, things that might make you feel anxious. Anxious is a word that adults use to sometimes describe when people are worried or nervous about things and the feelings that they have in regards to those. So, what I want to know, does anybody here ever feel nervous? I know I do sometimes. Maybe if you've got a spelling test or that you have to go to the doctors and mum's told you you need to have an injection. Maybe mum and dad are going out without you and leaving you with a new babysitter. Or maybe you're just worried about making friends, starting a new school. There's a whole range of reasons for you to feel nervous about things. Sometimes those feelings take over your body, and we have things that happen to our body when we get nervous. Does anybody know what they are? I've made a poster here because I'm going to be talking about, or I'm going to be reading a book to you about this little guy here. His name is Tiger, and he gets very nervous because his mind plays tricks on him about some things, and we'll talk about that in a little bit. So, what are some of the things that you think might happen when you feel nervous? Do you get butterflies in your tummy? Do you have a sick feeling, like you're going to be sick? Maybe you get sweaty hands, or your heart starts beating really quickly. Some people can get dizzy and they can't catch their breath. But it doesn't mean that because you have these anxious, nervous feelings and you worry about things that you shouldn't try new things, that you shouldn't make new friends or try new activities. Maybe you worry about making mistakes on things, but if we don't make mistakes, then we can't learn from our mistakes. So on the poster a little later on, what we're going to do is we're going to write down all the things, that the feelings that we get when we get a little bit nervous or worried. Okay? Now, I'm going to give you some little tips and tricks that might help you when you are feeling nervous. Okay? So again, a little later on, we can talk about making some cards that might help when you feel like you're in a situation like this. Here are some of the things that, or some of the ideas that I've come up with, and we can decide and make some more ourselves. So one of the things that we could do when you're feeling a little bit nervous or stressed is that you could do some exercise. You could also try taking some deep breaths, thinking happy thoughts. Think about some time when you had a really good time and make you feel really, really happy. You could read a book. If you're in the classroom, maybe you've got an area where you can take a time out when things are getting a little bit too difficult. Some people have a stress ball or a squeeze ball. They take a walk. You can count to 10. Or maybe you could even ask the teacher if you could listen to music or take a drink of water. And sometimes when you feel like you're going to get upset, doing one of these little activities that doesn't take very long at all will make those feelings not disappear, but not seem as bad as what they first were. And I know a little girl that I know, and she tries going for a drink of water when she feels like the tears are coming and she's going to get upset. So these are really handy tips and tricks, and we'll make some cards that you can all have in your backpack or in your wallet if you're a person that feels a little bit anxious or nervous about things, and they'll be always there to help you and to have a look at when the feelings that you have just feel like they're really, really big and you don't know what you're going to do. Alrighty, thank you.